Okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Okay. So we do the Namo Tassa. Okay. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, today we will do the, I thought of today, instead of just focus on the Anguttaranikaya, we can just change, go for the little bit chanting. It's good to change to something that, something interesting also. So we can go for something that you are very familiar already. Okay, this is my chanting book. Okay, I think everybody see this before. Can you see the screen now? Can I? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Buddha is the two words. Buddha plus Abhivadana. So Buddha plus ABHI plus Vadana. So Buddha, the final A. So remember I told you, when the final A plus the Abhivadana. So in Pali, what to do when you have two A? The Buddha. When A and A combine, it becomes long A, right? So we call it Buddha Vadana, all right? Vadana. So Vadana is a one of the Pali that we always hear before. I hope you are familiar with this Pali word. No? I think this is one of the very simple Pali word we always see. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, Abhivandana from this word, Abhivandati. Vandati means pay respect, all right? Salute, homage. So if Abhivandana is paying homage to the Buddha or greeting. So sometimes if you want to say greeting Vandana, okay, so this is Abhivandana. Vandati, you can write down this word Vandati, Vandati, all right? Vandati. So from Vandati, you got Vandana, Vandana or Vadana, all right? Vadana here. Okay, pay respect to the Buddha. So in Chinese, you call it Li Fo. Okay, this one is easy. So we recite these three together. I think you all know this one. Okay, put the hand together. Buddham pujemi, Dhammam pujemi, Sangham pujemi. Okay, so please repeat after me. Buddham pujemi, Dhammam pujemi, Sangham pujemi. You can unmute your microphone, right? So at least I can hear your voice. I don't know who can follow me or not, right? So unmute your microphone. All right, now, pujemi. What kind of tense is it? Is it past tense, present tense, future tense? What kind is it? Pujemi. What kind of verb is it?
Present tense.
Present tense. How do you know?
A,
How do
me,
you know?
me.
Me and also? And also?
A, me.
Yeah, I know. Besides the Amy, how do you know it's a present tense? Because it, huh?
First person, singular.
Okay. Like if you look at the imperative also, tu endo hita mima also got this mima also. Yeah. But actually why we know it's present tense, because you look at this one. This is talking about your paying respect to the Buddha at this time, or even you look at the English translation is in present tense. So from the situation, And from the English translation, you know, is this Pali is belong to present tense, because when you see the me, later when you come to imperative mode, you will see the me also. Okay. Now, Buddham is a subject or object here. Who is the subject here?
I.
I. Okay. So if you want to put the I, where should you put the I? This I is in Pali is what is I?
Hang.
Aham. Okay. So where should you put the I? So you
In
put
front.
the in front. Can you put Buddham Aham Bujemi? Can or not?
Subject.
What do you think?
Subject, object, verb.
Yeah, you can put in this way, but actually in Pali it's actually quite flexible because the Pali. Okay, if you want to put the aham, you can put here as a subject. Okay, subject, object, verb. This is for the main thing is the Pali, the verb should be at the end. All right, so aham budam pujemi, you can write this way, but I think this is also possible, so I can put budam, then you put the aham pujemi. You can put the pujemi as a number 2. Why? Because aham itself is a nominative case, you know, it's a subject by itself. For those who learn the Pali already, aham itself is a nominative case, right? But the main point is when you look at the Buddham is an object by itself. You know, like when you recite the Puriso, Purisa, all this Puriso, Purisam, you know, it's an object because of the M sound. Okay, this M sound here indicate is an object, is an accusative case. All right. Okay. So to go today, so even though you look at the Dhammam, Sangam, all these are, you can see it's an accusative, it's the M sound. Okay, to go this, we have to go back to, this is a little bit advanced, not advanced, but it's a little bit something that maybe you have learned before and something that you should be able to. You all see this before, right? I think Jade, maybe last time you remember, if you still remember. Okay, all right. So you know something. Okay, this is the same word coming from the word Buddha, all right? Coming from the word Buddha. Buddha here, we call it here. In this case, when you see something in Pali with we call it without anything, okay? It's just a simple A. So it itself, we call it is just a stem. Stem means it's just a raw. It's a raw material, you know? It's not been processed yet, okay? So how you process it? When you look at the first one, nominative singular is Buddho, right? So Buddho is what is Buddho? It's a subject, okay? So for example, if you write a very, very simple sentence, so let's say Buddho pasati. So subject is Buddho. Pasati is sees. Buddha sees. All right. Can you follow, Jay?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Buddho
Poor in Pali.
pasati. So the Buddha sees. So T and T sita minima. You still remember T and T sita minima. So pasati is a third person. Third person singular. All right. So, but when you want to use as a plural, you write Buddha. Then how shall we change it? Pa, sa, pasanti. All right. So this is the plural. Nominative means it's a subject here. Okay. So Buddha pasati, the Buddha, one Buddha sees. Many Buddha pasanti, see. Anybody cannot follow me so far or can follow? Any question? Any question so far?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. All right. So just now we are talking about Buddham. Where do you see the Buddham? Can you see the Buddham here?
Accusative case.
Yes. So accusative singular. So Jade, can you see?
Can.
Okay. So when we say accusative, it's object here. It's just very simple. All these nominative means the subject. In this case, accusative means the object. You know, so it's very simple. Buddham. So Buddham pujemi. All right. Buddham pujemi. So we go back to the screen just now. All right. So when you see the Buddham pujemi, so do you know this is a accusative? This means the object. All right. So I pay respect to the Buddha. So the Buddha is the object here. Okay. So this is the object. So me or aham, I pay respect to the Buddha. Okay. Can you follow?
Yes.
Can you follow?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, all the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, they are all masculine, you know. So for those who learn Pali grammar, how many gender in Pali? How many gender?
3.
3. Okay, what are they?
Masculine, feminine, and neuter.
Okay. So in this case, Buddha is definitely is a
Masculine.
okay. How about Dhamma?
Masculine.
Okay. How about Sangha?
Same.
Same. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Buddham, Dhamma, Sangha. That's why is all have the all are object. Okay. Another one is object. Okay. So very easy. Pujemi. I pay respect Buddham to the Buddha. I pay respect to the Dhamma. I pay respect to the Sangha. Okay. Can you understand the grammar? It is very simple grammar, you know. Can you see the grammar? Very simple. Now, you see English, I pay respect to the Buddha. What the spiritual master, teacher, all these spiritual master and teacher, all these are added word. I pay respect to the Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha. The teaching of the Buddha is the extra words. I pay respect to the Sangha, the community of monks and nuns. All these are extra words. But in Pali, actually, is I pay respect to the Buddha, I pay respect to the Dhamma, I pay respect to the Sangha. Okay. So here, actually, the subject is not really written. It's only, most of the time, it's only the object. Buddham, Dhammam, Sangha is object as an acquisitive case with the M dot, we call it the Nikahita sound. Okay. So this is very simple grammar. Do you chant this? I mean, do you chant this? Yes. So when you pay respect 3 times, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So when you pay respect to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, so when you bow down, so at that time you can say this word, okay, Buddham pujemi, then you pay 1 time. Then Dhammam pujemi, you pay 2nd time. And Sangham pujemi, you pay 3 times. So you learn the Pali, you memorize the Pali, as well as you feel that you are paying respect with your body and with your speech and with the respectful mind. So you have the 3 good karma, all right? Body karma, body karma, mental karma, and then the speech karma, all right? So that's why when you pay respect, you can pay respect to the Buddha statue. You can recite this: Buddham pujemi, Dhammam pujemi, Sangham pujemi. Okay. Okay. Can follow. All right.
Okay.
I'm worried about jet blur. Okay. Okay, so no problem. So we recite 3 times and then I'm going to move to the next grammar. All right. Okay. Buddha
Buddham pujemi. Dhammam pujemi. Sangham pujemi.
Okay, next one. This one, I think you all know this one very well. So any of you really have you tried to study the grammar here before? You see, Namo, what is Namo? What is Tassa? What is Bhagavato? What is Arahato? What is Sammasambuddhasa? Have you recite more than hundreds of times. So we can today go a little bit into grammar. So it will be more meaningful, okay? Right. Namo.
Sally,
Yes?
I want to ask something first. The word
Yes?
tassa is tassa and tassa. What's the difference?
Tassa. Actually, the Pali tassa, but sometimes they pronounce tassa is a little bit sound nicer, but The Pali is tassa.
Tassa.
Namo tassa, tassa, but people pronounce it tassa. Yeah.
That's why they said tassa got another different meaning. I don't know what meaning
No,
is
no,
that.
no. The
The same.
Pali, the meaning is tassa. The written word is tassa. But
Tassa.
pronunciation wise, sometimes they make it like tassa. Okay. Okay. Namo. Now, this namo, actually namo, anybody, when you see this namo tassa bhagavata arahata sama sambuddhassa, can you tell me who is the subject here? Any subject here? Bhagavato. Okay. Next person. What do you think?
Arahato.
Arahato. Okay. Next person. Who is the subject here? What do you think?
This is adjective really.
Yeah, it's adjective. Okay, so who is the subject here?
Tassa.
Okay, so we check the words word by word. That's why you all need to install any dictionary. Okay. Okay, so namo tassa. Okay, the subject is namo. Okay, what is the word coming nama coming from? Namam. Namo. Namo okasa. Yeah. Okay, the subject is only show as namo here. But what is the grammar of namo? Need to investigate more. Namo. Yeah. That's why you know the Chinese they always say namo for, namo fa, namo sen, right? Like amitofo, like namo, namo, all this coming from this word namo. Namo in Chinese is a paying respect, refuge, veneration. Okay, so it's always in this word namo tassa bhagavata arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo ta bhava arahat sambuddhaya devi function. Okay, namo te namo. Okay, all right. So what if we take this namo? What if we take this namo as a subject? Then all this tassa sama sambuddhassa. What do you think it is? If you look at the English, sama sambuddhassa. What is sama sambuddhassa?
Perfectly enlightened one.
Okay, so sama sambuddha is a perfect enlightened one. How about the final SSA? You all learned before. What is SSA here? Which grammar? You always see this tassa. Which grammar? So we go back to
Genitive or dative.
okay. So we go back to the okay. So where you see the sasa? Dative and genitive. Okay. So in this case, it can be two. So we have to choose either one. All right. It can be a dative. Okay. For jet, dative means for or two. Okay. Genitive is like apostrophe s or something of, of the person, of the Buddha. All right. Dative is a for or two. So genitive is apostrophe s of. It shows the belonging. Like Buddhasa something, Buddhasa a Sangha, disciple of the Sangha of the Buddha. Okay, so we know already it can be dative or genitive. So what do you think? Is it dative? Which one? Is it dative or is it genitive?
To the Buddha. To
Yeah,
the
so you have the two. So you can tell to the exalted one is the Bhagawa. Arahant, to the Arahant, you also got the Arahato. So to the Sama Sambuddhasa. So you can put a two here. So it seems everything is deity, it has so many two. That's why we don't repeat the two. Okay, we just put the two, 1, 2 only. All right. But here actually perfect enlightenment also got 1, 2. So tassa is 2. All right. So it's a dative case. Dative singular. Okay. So if the subject is namo, if the subject we take it as a nominative, all right, then it maybe makes sense here. Okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Tassa is a kind of like this is come from the word how you call it ta or ta sometimes can be changed to, let's say subject, it can be, here change it to tasa, you know. This also to show this is also a dative here. This is actually why we put tasa here. It's just a very simple kind of like emphasize to the Buddha, to the exalted one, to a person, you know. It's just a kind of like emphasis statement here. Bhagavato, you know already, exalted one. Arahato is Arahan. And then Sama Sambuddhasa, perfectly enlightened by himself. All right. So all the sa means dative case. All right. So subject, we can take it. This is a subject here. Subject namo. So English is I pay homage. So if you just take out the I, so you say pay homage. Also can, okay? Pay homage or homage to, okay, let's say I delete all this. Homage to the exalted one, Arahan, and perfectly enlightened by himself. Then I think it's clear. Okay, can follow me?
Yes.
Okay, so, all right. So this finished already, right? No question, I move on. No question? Okay. Okay, so we repeat 3 times, one time, then we move to the next paragraph, all right? So, so when you recite Buddham Pujami, Dhammam Pujami, Sangham Pujami, you pay respect, put your hand together and pay respect 3 times, okay? Buddham Pujami, Dhammam Pujami, Sangham Pujami. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay. So
Sally,
yes.
Sally, the Bhagavato and Arahato, why the behind got to?
Oh, remember last time there's somebody also asked, I think Brother Ong also, is a page lesson 22, 23. Is that under the consonantal?
Oh, okay.
Consonantal. So you have to
So
go
this
back
is
to
not the
it's not the normal the like puriso purisa. It's another set of the consonantal. Because why? Because this is ending with the consonant, you know. For example, let's say Buddha. Okay, why there's always different grammar, right? For example, you look at the Buddha ending with a sound, right? Dhamma ending with a sound, ending with vowel. But Bhagavat ending with T sound. So this is we call it consonantal declension. So you have to look at the another page, lesson number, I think 22, 23 onwards, you know. Okay. Okay, 23. Yeah, you have to look at 22. I think 22. Yeah. 22 or 21. Yeah, 21. Okay. 21, you see all the Dana 1. 21. All right. Page 21, 53. Pali, make easy. Okay. The reason is very simple, no, because of the ending is different. Buddha Dhamma ending with a vowel sound, like Bhagavat, even like just now Arahan. Arahan coming from Arahat. You see, Arahat is also ending with a consonant. So when ending with consonant, you cannot decline like Buddha and Dhamma. You have to decline in the consonantal kind of set. So lesson 21, you have to go there. All right.
thank you.
Okay.
You said
Yeah. That's why you can see, you see, here. Yeah. What you can see, if you look carefully, Bhagavat ending with T sound. So you put the O to indicate it's a dative sound. Arahat ending with T sound. So you put the O to indicate this is a dative sound. Okay. And then Sama Sambuddha ending with A sound. Then you put the Sasa. Okay. This one also Sasa. Do you see that? Because ending is different. Okay, can follow? Okay, okay. I move the sound thing already. So we finish this one. This one, I think, this one you always recite, right? So, right, I think this is not so interesting yet. I want to go for this chanting. Okay. Now, all right. So you all recite this chanting before, right?
Yeah, I everyday recite.
Okay, good. So, since you recite every day, you should be able to tell me any verb here. Can you see any verb? Any verb? Any action here? Action. What is the action? Any action?
Dami.
Sorry, Wandami.
Verb.
Which one?
Wandami is
Okay,
verb.
Wandami. Okay, yeah, it's a verb, right? So action. Any subject here? Can you see any subject in the Pali?
Buddha. Buddha Rupang.
No. Buddha is not subject.
Rupang. Buddha Rupang. Oh.
Citayam.
Chitayam.
Chitayam.
Okay. Okay. Look at the English. Look at the English. Can you tell me any subject? Look at the English. English translation. Subject is?
Bodily lyrics.
No. Body rarity is not the subject here. Subject means the doer.
I.
You know, yes, I is a subject. But do you see aham there? Do you see the aham in the Pali?
Wandami. That.
Yes, you can see inside the Wandami. Okay, there is actually should be a aham, aham, but it's not mentioned here. The problem is why it's not mentioned here? Because of the sound system. All right. So look at the sound. Wandami 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wandami Chetiyam Sabam. 8 sound, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see 8 sound here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9 sound here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is different. Now the sound system is 10. Sa, li, ri, ka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the same sound here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. You can see the first line 8 sound, second line 9 sound, then 10 sound and 9 sound. Sometimes we call it the poem. In the poem, they have a kind of different kind of like a sound system. We call meter. Some the like Bawato Samba Mangalam is always 8. When I say the sound is like Wandami is a 3 sound, Chetiyam is a 3 sound. All right. So in this case, the sound system is different. It's 8, 9, 10, 9. But if you go and study the like Bawato Samba Mangalam is a very obvious, it's an 8 sound there. All right. So anyway, the key point is there should be the I, aham. And then the action is salute. Okay, or I pay respect. So it's a aham because of the me. So I pay respect. So what is the object of my paying respect?
Chitiyam.
Okay, Chetiyam. Okay, good. So beside the Chetiyam,
Mahabodhim. Sari.
yeah, Datu, Mahabodhi, Mahada. And then Buddha, Rupam, Sakalan, Sada. This is very simple, all right? So I salute. The object is Chetiya. Okay, shine means Chetiya. Sabam is all the Chetiya. Beside the Chetiya, and then what else? Salirika, bodily. Dhatu is a relic here. Okay, Mahabodhim is the great body tree. And then the Buddha, okay, Buddha Rupam. Rupam is an image here. So in Pali, Rupa is talking about material body. But Rupa, another meaning of Rupa is just like appearance, Like I think in Malay words, like for example, we say the person have a what lupa cantik. He has a good appearance, right? Is it like Malay words? Yes or no?
Think
This is
so.
also a Malay one. I think so. I also forget my Malay. But I know the lupa like is talking about the appearance or the look. When something have the look of the Buddha, so the image of the Buddha. Okay, can follow? Okay, now, so the key point is, I think this one no problem. Wandami is a present tense, third person, singular. So you write like this. Okay, Wandami. Chetiyam is the accusative, is a singular. All right. So Chetiyam should be, I think Chetiyam should be neutral object. Yeah. Let me check. So always check because of Pali, you need to know the gender. Yeah, it's a neutral. It can be Purisa. You can see here in the Myanmar dictionary, PU is a Purisa or NA is a neutral. So it can be Purisa, it can be masculine or NA neutral. All right. So yeah. Okay. So Chetiyam, it can be masculine or it can be neutral. So it's a accusative case, it's a singular. So you write like this, okay? Masculine or neutral, accusative singular. And then sabam is talking about AV. This is a adjective here. Adjective modified to all the lyrics, all the body lyrics and others. So sabam is follow the Chetiyam. So that's why same. Okay. Sabba Thane so. Sabba is all. Thana means Thana, okay, from the word Thana. Thana means place or location. So all the place, all the location, okay. Here it put any, but you can translate all, okay, all place or all location. Patititam is a stand, okay. It's a past participle here, but he translates as a may here. Now, Sarilika. Sarilika, I think you heard the Chinese word 舍利子, right? 舍利子, I think should be to do with this word. Sarilika, 舍利子, okay? So you know some of the, when you study the Pali, you study the Chinese Tipitaka is not easy because they have a lot of very funny, not funny, very profound one, you know. Some of the sound very difficult to understand. Like 舍利子, what is 舍利子? Sarilila, okay? See, just now the salilika, salilila, from this word salila. Salila translated as 死粒子, okay? 死粒子. That's why when you go for Mahan temple, whatever they say 死粒子, photo the 死粒子, is this one salilika. S-A-R-I-R-A, salila. Okay, salila. Sarila, kecha, salila, salila datu. You see salila datu here? So salila datu for 死粒, oh, 死粒. Yeah, okay. Okay, Salilika Dhatu, you know, the Buddha lyrics. All right, Mahabodhi.
Saji, the Saririka, why the A got long A here? The dictionary got no long A. This one?
Which A?
Saririka.
Oh, yeah. Let me check. Where is the long A? Yeah. Salila. Yeah, maybe typing mistake. Yeah. That is good point here. Typing mistake, I think. Salila. Okay, yeah. Okay, good point. I'll modify it later. Sometimes typing a lot of mistake come. Okay, Salila. Okay. Okay. Salilika Mahabodhi. Buddha Rupam Sakarasa. Buddha Rupam you can put together. Yeah. Okay. So now do you understand? When you chant this one, it's more meaningful, right? When you know what you chant. Wandami, I pay respect. Chetiyam, shine. Sabam is AV. Sabathanesu, all places. Patititam, stands or may stand. Salilika Dhatu, body lyrics. Mahabodhi, the great body tree. Buddha Rupam, all the Buddha images or Buddha appearance. Another one, Sakalam Sada. Sakalam is entire. Sada is a Sada. Sada is talking about always, okay? I always pay respect. Sakala, whole entire. Okay, it's not translated here, so you can, if you want to make it more, you can just do your own edit. So let me edit. So I always, there is a sada. Okay, I always salute all places, all shines, that stands in all places. Yeah. Sakaram and the all and entire image. Okay, then it should be okay. This translation is okay already, very near to it. Okay, any questions so far? Anything you cannot follow?
No.
Okay. All right, so we recite 3 times. Okay. Okay, recite with me. Okay. Wandani chetiyam sapam sapaparani supatitisam saririka dadu mahabodhi Buddha rupam saklam sada Wandani chetiyam sapa sapatani supatitisam Saririka dadu mahabodhi Buddha rupam sakalam sada Wandami patani supatitisam Saririka dadu mahabodhi Buddha rupam sakalam sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So the Chinese 佛事 is a setiyam, 舍利子, saririka, okay? 菩提树, 佛像, Buddha rupa. Okay, this one is even easy. This one you should be able to explain to me already. All right, Pancha Guno. Pancha is, what is Pancha? 5. Okay, Guno? Use. Guno is qualities or qualification or something good. Okay, Anando. Anando is Anta. Okay, you will come across this one when you look at the should be there in the what we call it. One should not follow the two extreme. You know, Anta is talking about extreme or end. You know, one should not follow two extreme. Then one should follow with middle way. You can see this Anta in the Chanting Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. So Anta, when you put the na, so na, if then because na and Anta it combined become Ananda. Ananda means that endless or no limit. Or actually talking about the Buddha's gratitude is actually in a sense talking about the Buddha gratitude is like Buddha merit is really endless or means that the qualities cannot be calculated, you know, that kind of meaning. Okay. So Dhamma, you know already. Dhamma, Sangha, Matapitu. Another one is a Matapitu is a mother, all right. And then the Acharya, teacher, right? Okay, so we recite these 5 together.
Saiji, what is the word gratitude here?
Gratitude, yeah, it is no gratitude here, but it's talking about the Buddha quality is endless. So in this way, maybe, yeah, there's no gratitude here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's an interesting translation. Yeah. Okay, keep it aside for I will think about it. Okay. All right. So we recite this together. All right. Buddha Guno Anando Dhamma Guno Anando Guno Anando Mata Pitu Guno Anando Acharya Guno Anando. Okay. Why all the O sound here? Do you know? Can you think about why all the O sound here? You know? Now we already mentioned about the subject, object, everything. Do you think it's to do with the subject, object here?
To the Buddha, to the dative case.
No, there's no dative case here.
Oh, then adjective to the Buddha.
Yeah, it's a
adjective
subject.
to
It's just a subject here. Subject here. This is just simple subject here. you know. Subject, maybe you, if you think about, maybe this talking about adjective, you know, maybe I translate another way. I think the translation should be this: the qualities of the Buddha or the merits of the Buddha is endless. Then it should be better. Or if you translate, this is direct translation, the Buddha's qualities, guno, is endless. You can translate it this way. Or if you're following the translation, the Buddha with our endless gratitude. Yeah, maybe Anando, then you put a gratitude, then you have to find the where's the Pali word gratitude. Okay, so leave it. I will consider this first. Okay, so this is just for you to understand. This one I want to teach you about this Mata Pitu. What is Mata Pitu? You all know. What is Mata Pitu?
Parents.
Okay, here is very interesting. English is father and mother. Father come first, right? Mother come later, right? Parents are father and mother. You mention the father, you mention the mother later. But in Pali, mention the mother first. Yeah, Mata Pitu. Yeah, so remember, so we can say is here interesting here. One point about this. And then this Mata is coming from one Sanskrit or Latin words, you know. It's very similar to, you will know. Do you see this line? I think, yeah. Look at the Sanskrit. Sometimes when you study the Sanskrit, you find some of the Latin words is very similar to the Sanskrit also. You see the Pali words, Mata. Mata. Mata sounds like mother. Can you see?
Yeah.
Mata. Mata sounds like mother. Okay. Sounds like mother, you know. Mother, yeah. This is Sanskrit word, but Sanskrit is an ancient language. So you try to study Latin, you find in Latin also got this mata, right? So P2. So let me go for P2. P2. No, it's not here. P5. Yeah, Pita. Yeah. Vedic means it's a Pita. Pita. So Pitra. So if you look at it, you can change it to father, you know. Pita, father. You can see TR is same, you know. Pita or father. Little bit similar. Yeah. You see here. If you study the Latin, you know, Latin pata. Okay. Sanskrit pita, Latin pada. You know? Yeah. So you can see pita and Latin pata. Quite similar, right? Can you see the point?
Mm.
So that's why when you study Pali, you study Sanskrit. When you study Sanskrit, you can see it's near to the kind of Latin. Latin is also one of the ancient grammar, ancient language. Okay, so Mata Pitu. All right, so this is interesting. All right, so Acharya. Acharya is teacher. Yeah.
Teachers.
So in Myanmar, those who pass the exam, they will call it Dhamacharya, right? So this is not difficult. So we have the things here. Now, 5 kind of respect. This one interesting. I think this more reside in the Myanmar tradition, not in the Sri Lankan tradition. Okay. So okay, we recite together. All right. Imaya Patipadiya
Himaya
Ramanu
Amapati Patya Maya Amapati Patya Tang Tang Pude Amapati Patya
Timing so loud.
Baby crying.
Which children?
Acharya Pujemi.
Okay, baby. All right. Okay. Now, this one is easy. So we look at the Buddham Pujemi. We study already, right? Just now. Buddham Pujemi, Dhammam Pujemi, Sangam Pujemi, Mata Pitaro Pujemi, Acharya Pujemi. Okay. Acharya. Okay. So what is Acharya? What is Acharya?
Plural,
Teachers.
accusative plural.
Yes, it's an accusative plural. It's not singular, plural. Because of the finish with the E, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so we look at the yeah. I hope you're still with us. Yeah. Where is my chat? Okay. All right. So nominative is a Buddho, Buddha, accusative, Buddham, Buddhe. So just now we have the Acharya. Okay, so you have this this same here, okay? Acharya. Look at the ending sound, A sound, all right? So just now, singular is a Buddham, M sound. Plural is a sound. So when our student here, when I use it, our teacher forces to remember this one. Buddho, Buddha, Buddham, Buddhe. Then some more Buddhena, Buddhebi, Buddhehi. Then the Buddha, Buddhamma, Buddhasma, Buddhevi, Buddhehi, Buddhaya, Buddhasa, Buddhanam, Buddhasa, Buddhanam, Buddhe, Buddhamme, Buddhasme, Buddhem, Buddhesu. We have to recite this by heart, you know. I think you all need to recite, right, when you learn the Pali. Veera, do you need to recite this by heart?
Yes,
Yes. So can you still remember them?
can. The
Yeah,
beginning
okay.
can. The rest cannot already.
Too many already. All
Yeah.
right. But when you recite this all the time, you know already. So Acharya Puje. Yeah, it should be long I. That is a okay. Yeah, sometimes it's not easy to type all this document. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It should be long sound. Puje. Okay. All right. Now, so we go for Imaya. Imaya. Ya is a Dhamma Pati ya. You can see the ya and ya. Why do you think this ya and ya? Ya and ya. What kind of grammar is this?
Dative case. Yeah.
No, it's a with here, with instrumental case. Yeah, it's a dative, it's an instrumental. So we are talking about you practice with the practice. So ima is a this, okay? All right. Practice is a pati is a practice, okay? Confirm is a anudhamma, all right? With this practice, all right? Conform to the dhamma. Okay, ima is this. Practice is the patipati. Conforms is anudhamma. Dhamma is the dhamma here. Okay, dhamma is the dhamma here. So I worship the Buddha. All right, can you follow? Can you follow? Okay.
But
So
Saiji, why in our table there, Aya and Asa is
this is not the Aya Asa because Pati is a feminine case. This is a feminine case already. So you have to go to look for, this is a masculine case, you see? Declension Buddha is under masculine, you know? So in Pali, that's why you need to know the gender. Like the earth is, what do you think the earth is? The earth is? Yeah. How come cannot change? Yeah. So how you can see? How can I change the screen? Okay. Okay, so for feminine, you got the feminine, all right? Feminine normally got the ya, ya or ya. It depends on which one. Okay. It can be ya or ya here. So, but feminine is this is just revision for those who learn the Pali already, you know. For the feminine is one thing is very easy. Instrumental, ablative, dative, genitive, locative, all got the ya. So you have 5 cases with the ya sound. Ya or ya here. In a way, it's easy, but in a way, it's confusing because your instrumental, ablative, dative, genitive, locative, or these we call it these 5.
Choose the right one.
No, is yeah, this 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Between these 5 got ya. So you must choose the right one. So just now we had the pati ya. This also another ya. Sometimes it can be ya or ya, you know. So in a way, it's also easy. In a way, it's difficult because too much similarity, right? How do you know whether it's a? You always have to go back to dictionary. You ask the dictionary. That's why I say dictionary is my best teacher. Yeah. Oh, it's a yin. Yeah. You look at the Chinese word. Yeah, yang or yin. For those who go in Bali, this is yang or yin. Right, where? This is a masculine or feminine? Yin.
Yin.
Those
Yeah.
yang or yin? Yin.
Yin.
Oh, yin. Yin should be yeah. Yin is a
Because got yeah on the
yeah. It's a feminine. Yeah.
Feminine.
Feminine. Huh? Oh yeah, now it's clear. Okay, pati is a feminine. F, you see the F?
Yeah.
Okay, pati F. So it's a feminine. So when you know it's a feminine, so you must go to find the declension for the feminine. You know, right? So we look at the feminine. So this is a feminine. You know? So it's a feminine here. Look for its feminine, and those ending with long A. You know, so this ending with long A. This is just one example. There are some more thing here. There are some more. Where is it?
This one ending with I.
Yeah. So pati. So lagu. So nadi yeah. Oh yeah. Long I or short I? Yeah. Oh,
Short
it's
I.
then you should follow the rati. Okay. Rati yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this one you have to look at the page. Which one? You know the case. You can see all this declension at the Parliament Easy Book at the end. So which page? Okay. So rati yeah.
I think short A, right? Wanita.
Huh? Pati.
No.
I ending.
Short A.
I ending. Pati.
Oh, yeah, I ending. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the end. So look at the page 300. You know, for the feminine. Page 300. Okay. This nadi. Nadi is a long I. This is rati is a short I. So you have the long I and short I here. So imaya pati here. Here because we are looking at the main thing is a practice here. So practice is a pati. Pati ending with the I sound. Okay, short I. So you follow the rati here. Rati latiya. No, rati latiya. Okay. Okay, can follow? This is just revision for those who learn the Pali, all these grammar. Okay, so let's see. So now you know the ya. Imaya is a short sound. Damanu pati ya. This ya is a long sound because of the different declension. So, but this is a with. So all these are instrumental case singular. All right. So instrumental case with the practice that confirms the Dhamma. Then practice confirm the Dhamma. I honor the Dhamma, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, parents, mata pitaro, and then acharya, teacher. Okay. So this is all the present tense. Now I want to go for the tu and tu hitamima. Okay, so we go back to the Pali Made Easy book. So up to now we finished how many lessons? Pali Made Easy? Lesson number?
Until feminine. So fast.
No, it's just a jump over.
Yeah.
So we finished lesson 5, right?
6.
6. Yeah. No, today on lesson 6. So present time we finished already. This is the future. Future already you know with the isa, the isami, okay? So today we go for another new verb, yeah. Because we will do the this is easy, okay? So okay, tu antu, decide after me. Tu antu hitami ma.
Tu antu
Hitami ma. Tu antu hitami ma.
Tu antu tamima.
Tu antu hitami ma.
Tu antu tamima.
Okay. So just now somebody say with the me. So if I have the puje me, but here also can have the puje me because ending is a me. Vira, can you see?
Yes,
Ending
yes.
also meet here, so it's a confusing, yeah. But so you have to look at situation. Puje me can be present tense, it can be imperative. Okay. All right. What is imperative? Okay. What is imperative? You look at the, all right. So look at the this one. Imperative verb in Pali expresses a supplication, blessing, a command, a gentle advice, even a curse. Like dawami means I may run, may I run, let me run. You know, I may run. It may be kind of like just a statement. May I run is just a maybe a request. Let me run. It can be a strong. It can be a command also. Okay. So we look at the dawatu, the last one. Okay, dawatu. Dawatu. He may run. He may run. May he run. Let him run. Let him run is a command. May he run, it can be a blessing. You know, may he run well. May he sleep well. It can be blessing here. He may run. Okay. So you can translate in this way. I may run. May I run. Let me run. Okay. All right. So just remember, you put the word may. He may run. May he run. Let him run. So like dawama. Okay, dawami down there. Okay, I may run. May I run? Let me run. Okay, dawama. We may run. May we run? Let us run. Okay, dawa or dawahi. There's a short two here. Dawa is a short form. Dawahi is a long form. Run, you may run or may you run. So because of the this one. Okay. So we look at the just now. For the second person, singular, okay, dawa, dawahi. There's two forms, all right. Dawa is a short form. It's coming from dawahi. Dawahi, you drop the he sound, you drop the long a, it becomes short a, dawa. So it's another one. We call it the alternative way of for this second person, all right. So the others are, I think most of you familiar with the two until like hotu, bawantu. When you do the chanting, you always see these two. All right. So when you put together, it becomes da, dawatu, dawantu, dawa, dawahi, dawata, dawami, dawama. Okay. So we recite together. Dawatu,
Dawatu.
dawantu, dawa,
Dawahi.
dawahi, dawata, dawami, dawama. Okay. Dawatu, dawantu, dawa, dawahi, dawata, dawami, dawama. Okay. So dawatu, third person singular. So you can translate is what? So like just now, he may run, may he run, or let him run. So dawantu. Dawantu, how you translate?
They
may run, may they run, let them
Let
run.
them run.
Okay. Dawa, dawahi. So you may run,
Run.
may you run, let you run.
Let you run.
Okay. Dawata. Okay. You all may run. May you all run.
Run.
Let
let you all run.
run.
Yeah, okay. Dawami. Okay. May I run? I may run.
May
Okay.
run.
Let me run.
Let
Okay.
me run.
Dawama. So may we run? Let we
He
run.
may
or
run.
we may run or may us run. Okay. Anyway, see there's some. Okay, they say there. Okay, so I think we pronounce this one. This is easy to pronounce. Okay. Okay. Karoto. Karoto.
Karoto.
Karonto.
Karonto.
Karohi.
Rohi.
Karohi.
Karota.
Karota.
Karomi.
Karomi.
Karoma.
Karoma.
Oh, this one
Karuma.
also easy. Hantu.
Hantu.
Anitu.
Hanatu.
Anatu.
Hanantu.
Anantu.
Hana.
Hana.
Hanahi.
Hanahi.
Hanata.
Hanata.
Hanami.
Hanami.
Hanama.
Hanama.
Okay. Kina is a okay. Kinatu.
Kinatu.
Kinantu.
Kinantu.
Kina.
Kina.
Kinahi.
Kinahi.
Kinata.
Hinata.
Kinami.
Hinami.
Kinama.
Kinama.
Okay. All right. These are the special one. Okay. So we go for the. All right. So the just a point on number 19. So before the hit, the final A of the base is lengthened as dawa hit. Optionally, the hit is dropped after base, and the A or R and the base R is a shortened. Dawa hit become dawa. Kina hit become kina. It's just trying to show about this point. Okay. Now point number 20. Ma. So if you put a ma is a like prohibition, like ma gacha. So don't go. Don't go is talking about the second person gacha. Okay. Gacha, second person singular. So don't go. You're talking about you don't go. These some of the things, some of the things here. Okay. Any of you do the homework? Any of you do the homework by yourself for this exercise? Last time when I taught you all, I think on the WhatsApp maybe, I think a lot of people left already. Okay, so we go back to the chanting. So where do we find the do and do? Okay, so we can skip here. All these I think you all know already. 5 precept, 8 precept. Okay, this is interesting. Have you listened to monks saying this after they take the 8 precept or 5 precepts? Then the monks say this, especially in Burmese style. Tisarnena saha antenga samanagatang uposata silan dhamma sadukan katwa apamadena sampadeta. Okay, sampadeta. What do you think? What is sampadeta? Which kind of a verb? Is it present tense? Is it past tense or whatever?
Imperative.
Yeah, how you know it's imperative?
Ta.
Ta. Because of tu and tu, he ta
He, ta.
mi ma, right? Yeah. Because even though present tense also ti and ti si ta mi ma, all right, ta also. But here is a command, kind of like strive on. So the man say, let you strive on, or you can try, may you strive on, or you may strive on with diligence. Sampadeta. All right. Can you all see the grammar here? So this is imperative, second person, singular. So okay, strive
Plural.
on. So
Plural.
oh sorry, plural. Yeah, okay, plural. Okay, so may you all strive on. Okay, or let you all strive on. Strive on what? What kind of thing should you strive on? Strive on with apamadena. Apamadena is with mindfulness, with diligence. Sadukan katwa, sadukan kind of like happily or receive. Uposata silam, you know, uposata silam, 8 precepts, no? 8 precepts is atenga samanagatam, no? 8 precepts. Together with the 3 refuge. Can you see where is the 3 refuge here? 3 refuges, where is it?
Tisaranena.
Isaranena.
Yeah, tisaranena Saha is with, okay, together. Together with the ti is a tree. Sarana is a refuge, 3 refuges. Then Atenga is a 8 factors. Samanagatam is a endow, right? Uposatha silam is a uputasa precept. Dhammam is it's not teaching here, it's just talking about this sila. Sadukam katwa, sadhu is happily, having happily received. Sadhu. Then apamadena, with mindfulness, with diligence, sampadeta, you all strive on. Okay? Any question here? Any question? Ama Bante is a vulnerable, right? Bante you see before many times, like Naham Bante, the one we learned already. Okay, so no question. I move on. No. You all are you familiar with this Pali? This Pali you heard before, right? If you go to Burmese temple, yes or no?
No.
Oh, if you don't, maybe you don't hear, because they say it quite fast, you know. At the end, when they give the precept, the Burmese monk, they will say this sentence. Maybe they say it fast, so you didn't catch this one. All right. Okay, this is interesting. You all are very familiar with this one, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This one, when you go to any Burmese temple, I think they will request for 5 precepts. Okay, this is quite easy already. Aham Bante. Okay, we recite together. Aham Bante. Saranena Saha Pancha Silam Amayachami Anugahan Katawa Sila
Me Bante.
Sampi Aham Bante Saranena Saha Pancha Silam Amayachami Anugahan Katawa Silam Deta Me Bante Satiyampi Aham Bante Saranena Saha Pancha Silam Amayachami Anugahan Katawa Silam Deta Me Bante. Okay, so anything you see before? What is aham?
I.
Okay, Bante.
Bhakti.
Bante is venerable. Okay, what kind of case is this?
Vocative.
Yeah, vocative. Yeah, it's the for monk is vocative. So venerable sir, like venerable sir. Yeah. Okay. So Tisarena Saha. Tisarena is
3 refuges.
what is ena here?
Instrumental.
Instrumental. You should say instrumental singular. Okay. Sarena, what do you think is a masculine or feminine or neutral? What do you think? Anybody got dictionary? Can you check? Is it masculine or neutral?
Neuter.
Yeah, okay, neuter. So, okay. So it's a neutral instrumental singular, right? Saha, what is saha?
Together with.
Together, okay. So next one, pancha. What is pancha?
5.
Silam.
Precept.
Precept.
Okay. Dhammam. What is dhammam?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. Is it a teaching of the Buddha here?
No.
No. So what is this dhamma?
Dhamma here.
Dhamma.
Dhamma in Pali has many meanings. Here is not the teaching of the Dhamma, because Precept can say is kind of like a kind of like thing or properties or things like that. So silam and dhamma should put together. So it's something to do with a object here. Okay, a things or object here. Okay, yachami. What is yachami?
Request, begs.
I begs. Yeah, yachami. Okay. So mi is to do with the aham. Okay. Anugaham. What is anugaha? Compassion, right? Katwa from the karoti. Karoti means somebody is another kind of Pali you will learn later. Katwa means out of compassion or having the compassion. Silam data. Silam is precepts, okay? Data is you give, okay? You give the precept. May, what is may here? What is may?
Me.
Me, yeah, it's an object here. Give me, or object, or you can say maybe it's a dative here. Give me the precepts. Okay. Now, we think about logically. Can a monk give you a precept? I mean, you're supposed to observe the precept by yourself, right? But why do you request the monks to give you the precept? I mean, logically, think yourself. Can a monk give you precept? Any answer? Any answer?
As a reminder.
Yeah. Why reminder? Why remind us? Why?
Sila is very important. Sila.
Okay.
Morality.
Yeah, you can say to remind us because
We are forgetful.
and also yes, because we forgetful. That's how we have this apamadena sampadena, right? Stress on with
Diligence,
diligence. Because
yeah.
mind is very full of defilement, right? So every day, like why do you take bath every day? Why? Can't you just take bath 1 month 1 time? Can or not?
Can,
or not?
but smelly not can, but smelly.
Right, same. Your mind, if you just wash your mind, I mean, you just wash it from the defilements 1 month 1 time, is it enough?
Not enough.
Not enough, right? So you take precepts every day, it's like you're washing the mind, you purify the mind every day, right? But why you ask, yachami, you ask the monk to give you precept? Because in front of the vulnerable, your teacher, we call it the teacher, you take the precept from the teacher, you will observe it better. But who is the one that observes the precept? You yourself, right? So the monks, in a way, we call it formally, the monk give you the precept, but you are the one that really have to observe the precept, you know. The monk give it like formal occasion, but it's the mind that really take the precept. Okay, can follow?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean it's because you all stay with the Buddhists all the time. So sometimes you stay with the non-Buddhists. Maybe they will ask you some questions. So at the time you must prepare how to answer. Because here we have a lot of foreigners last time before the COVID. They come here. Foreigners, they are different training for Asian. Asian are very keep quiet, you know, they don't ask. They don't dare to ask, especially in Myanmar. I noticed that Myanmar children, they are like parrot reading, you know. Whatever the teacher teach them, they will just repeat 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. And then input is the teacher input. Process, they don't do much process. And output, it will be exactly like the teacher. So the input and output is same. Process are very little. So here the children, the university student, I have really to teach them how to process, you know, even to teach them to do a graphic design for a t-shirt. They have to think for a long time before they can process anything. Yeah. So if you meet a non-Buddhist, they're going to ask you a question. Why do you need to take precepts in front of Buddha's statue? Why do you need to take a precept in front of vulnerable? Why is it the vulnerable give you the precept? Why is it you have to request the precept from the vulnerable? Then how do you answer? I don't know. So I always think the question, you know, don't just take everything for granted. why you ask, you see, yachami aham bante, tisaranena saha panchasira dhammam yachami. I request the precept from the aham bante. Bante is venerable. Why? Because the venerable is our teacher. So you request the precept from the teacher give you the precept, then the teacher say, apamadena sampadeta. May you strive all with diligence. So the teacher give you the advice. When the teacher give you advice, you want to practice more of your morality. Okay, it's like initiative, So if you take a precept in front of Buddha statue, will the Buddha statue tell you apamadena sampadeta? The Buddha statue will not tell you anything because the Buddha statue is not living. Yeah. Of course, you can take precept in front of a Buddha statue if there are no teacher. But nowadays, everything is so online. You can go online shopping also. Now we also go to online Dhamma. So it's not difficult to get precept from the teacher. Okay? Okay, so we continue.
Sayagi,
Yes?
is it more out of respect and encouragement when we, request from the Bante?
Yes. That's why in Myanmar, in any of the meditation center, every day is a precept. Every day 9 precept. In China, sometimes the yogi take 9 precept or 8 precept. Every day the teacher encourage you to observe morality because in the Buddhist training, sila samadhi panya, with the virtue, with the morality, then the mind can have a good concentration, good tranquility. So when the mind have good tranquility, it can have the panya, sila samadhi panya. It can develop the wisdom. That's why precept is the basic one. Because if the mind is not observing the precept, like on that day he go and quarrel with somebody or somebody go and quarrel with her, there's no way the person can meditate. Because the moment you sit down, you hear all the quarreling, either you quarrel with people or people quarrel with you, it disturbs the mind a lot, That's why the precept is to keep the mind pure. Precept is like taking shower every day. Actually, in a place like really no water, sometimes I heard one of the volunteers, she's from Germany, she stayed here for about 2 months. She traveled to Mongolia. Mongolia is a very cold country. Do you know how long do they take shower? 1 month. 1 month, one time. Because it's so cold. And there are not enough water. Mongolia is a dry place, right? So in that kind of place, they just need to clean their body in whatever way they can. But in Malaysia, like Myanmar, we have lots of water. So we take shower every day to keep the body clean. So that's why we take the precept every day is for yogi, is to remind yourself to practice meditation. So by taking precept, after you take the precept, then what you do? Then you got some more on the chanting here. So let me do the where am I doing? Okay. So after you taking the precept, so Burmna sir, may I request also 5 precepts to the 3 refuges of compassion. Out of compassion, you see the word anugaham katawa, out of compassion. Because the monks compassionate, they give you the precept. So out of compassion, please give me the precept. Okay, data. Okay, now this is also interesting. Yam maha, yam is a what? Aham, I. Wandami, what I say or what I recite. Tam, that thing or that word. Wadehi. Now, just now, do you see we recite the he, right? Do we recite the he just now?
Yes.
Okay. Tu and tu, hitamima. So, or wadeta. Do you see the he and ta here? Tu and tu, hitamima. So, what kind of verb is this?
Imperative, second
Imperative,
person, singular.
Second person, singular or plural, right? So he and ta. Then the he, this is you can say it's a command, Yawadaham, yamaham wadami tam wadehi or wadeta, all right? You say or you recite whatever I say, okay? Ama bande venerable. Then start with, after the request the precept, then the monks start with this one, then we start with Namo Tassa. Because take the 3 refuges, you must start with the Buddha, pay homage to Buddha, then 3 times recite the 3 refuges, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha 3 times. So last time we already say Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Now very easy, what is Gacchami? What is Gacchami?
I go.
I go, okay, what kind of tense here? What kind of verb here?
Present tense. First
Okay.
person singular.
First person singular, all right. So gacchami. How about buddham, saranam? Is it a subject or object here?
Object.
Yeah, okay. I go to the Buddha. The Buddha, and then the Buddha is the refuge of Sangha. Here, my refuge, the word my is not stated here, but it's taken as a sense here. So duty yam. We already discussed duty yam with a P. So duty yam P. All right. So duty yam P and tati yam P. Okay. Now this is a question. I mean, you all don't ask. Okay, I ask you. Why do we recite 3 times? Why? Why?
Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha.
Okay. What is another reason? In terms of psychology, what do you think? Psychology?
To make us remember.
All right, good. Because the first time when you recite, your mind is still blur, right? Second time when you recite, your mind is more clear. So the third time when you recite, your mind already very clear, so you remember well already. So third time, okay. All right. Then the Buddha, then the monk said, Sarana Gamanam Paripunnam. This one normally in Myanmar version, Myanmar tradition, they will recite this one. Sarana is a refuge. Gamana is going for the refuge. Paripunnam is a completed. Okay. Ama Bante. Then this already familiar. Okay. Panati pada veramani sikha pada samadhiyami. What is samadhiyami?
Samadhiyami.
Undertake. I undertake.
Okay, I undertake. Yeah. Samadhiyami. Okay. So yeah, I undertake. So this one I think you're all familiar. Okay. So this is next time we go for. So I think this is, we go for the Metta Sutta with the two and two hitamina. Okay, this is very easy. Okay, this is the easiest one. Okay, Sabe Sata Sukita Hontu. Okay, just now we recite tu and tu hi ta mi ma. Okay, what is unto here?
Third person plural.
Okay, you should say
Imperative,
imperative
plural.
third person plural. Okay, hontu untu. Okay, so Sabe Sata. So it's a, what is the subject here?
All.
Subject is a beings. Okay, adjective is sabe. Sabe is all. Okay, so when you see the unto, you translate me. All right, right. So you see. So let's see. So where we see. So you see the unto. Just now we say you use the word me. All right, me unto. So me. All right. All beings. Okay. All beings. So sukita from the word sukha. Sukha is happy or
Happy,
well. So happy and
well.
well, right? So happy and well, same as sukita, all right?
Yeah.
Now this is the imperative mode. So how do you change it to, let's say if I put the word instead of hontu, I change it to honti. So how should I translate? Honti. Sabe sata sukita honti. So how should I translate when I put the honti?
All beings are well and happy.
Yes. So you don't need the may already, right? So you put it as a present tense. So all beings are well and happy. Okay? Can you follow?
Okay.
Okay, so simple. Huh? So like this, you understand the grammar and you start to modify, you know. If you can modify the Pali sentence, that means that you are already quite expert already. Okay. All right, now this one you know already. Okay, now we all have the, remember we are still doing the two and two. So two and two hitamima, right? So we are all still on the lesson number 6, no? We have not go to 22 yet. So we have the lesson 2, okay? Two and two hitamima, all right? Tu entu hitamima. Okay, so let's go back to just now. So you have all the entu here. All right. So I think we recite together. Awera hontu
Hontu
abya
abya
paja
paja
anika
Aniga
hontu suki
Suki
atana
atana
pariharantu. Okay, you can see all the entu here. P. Dukkha muchantu yada lada sampadito
Abhigachantu
kama.
Kamasata.
Okay, I think you all know Metta Shanti now. Sabbe Sata Sukita Hontu, you all know it. Okay, Hontu. Hontu is a may, all right? So may. Now, Entu. Just now we are talking about Entu. What is the subject here? Subject already mentioned in the Sabbe Sata. So may or beings, or you translate may they, right? Because you are talking about third person plural. May they be free from enmity and danger. So vera is a kind of like danger or enmity. So you put negative, become a, you know, na plus vera. You drop the n, becomes avera. So no danger, no enemy. Okay. Right. So avera hontu. Abya paja is same. All these are negative one. All negative. All right. So aniga also negative here. Sukhi atanam. This is very interesting. Okay. Pariharantu. Okay. Pariharantu. Antu here. So may. Athanam. When Buddha put the word atta or in the Pali atta, it's not talking about the self atta here, no? It's talking about just when we talk to ourselves, we have to refer ourselves as a self. It's talking about may themselves, but it's not talking about the like soul idea. All right. Sukhi is a happily, peacefully. So atta is themselves. So may they. The subject here is still they. You know, because unto is the third person plural. You're right. The imperative third person plural with the unto. Okay. So may they take care of themselves happily and peacefully. All right. And then dukkha muchantu. Dukkha is a suffering. All right. This is another special grammar here. The long sound a, sound is from. Sometimes in the Pali words, you have a shortcut. Instead of like sometimes you have the dukkhamma, you know. You see this one. Or dukkhasma. This for those who learn Pali before. So instead of the amma asma, you just drop this one, you take the long a here, final a. So you have a dukkha. Just a dukkha here means from the suffering. All right, from the suffering. So may all the beings be free from suffering. Okay. Yada is a whatever. Lada is whatever they gain, what they obtain. Lada. Sampati is a like prosperous or whatever. Ma vikachando, ma avikachando. Yeah, it's a should not be lost or gone. Okay, then I think so. Okay, no, this one. So equanimity. How do you practice equanimity? Karma, saka, all beings are the owners of their own karma. Now, this Pali, when you recite, you notice is practicing the 4 Brahma Vihara, you know. So, Avera Hondo, Abhyabaja Hondo, Aniga Hondo, Suki Antanam Pariharando. This practice of loving kindness. When you say, may all beings be free from suffering, dukkha muchanto, is practicing of compassion. So, whatever they have not lost, so you are rejoiced with whatever they have. And finally, you practice the equanimity because all beings are the owner of their own karma. Means that whatever things come and things go, or whatever good or bad in their life, it depends on their karma. Okay. So any question on this one?
Saji, sampatito, the come from which word?
Sampati. Sampati should be to also. Yeah. Sampati should be to also. Sampati and to.
Okay, thank you.
Sampati, yeah. Okay. Sampatito, yeah. Sampati is a prosperous. Let me see the So sometimes if the word is too long, you go back to like sampatito, you don't type everything, you just type the sampati. Okay. Then you finally you put the talk. So it's talking about prosperous or whatever. Okay. I think this is enough for today. It's a lot for you all. Okay. Any question? Jet, can you follow?
Can a bit.
Huh? Can
A
a bit?
bit. A bit.
It's okay. It's okay. Today is just for you all to get to know the chanting, just a change of mind. So next week we'll go back to the Anguttaranikaya. Okay. I think this is enough because if I'm going to talk about Pali, make easy, so it's good to have some practical example like just now. All these are chanting are practical example. All right. So not just you recite. When you recite, you also know what you recite. Any question? No, we will just stop with the sharing merits and stop. Yeah. Somebody also, I think tomorrow when I talk the Seremban, they also asked me a question in advance. They asked me, why do we share the merits at the end? You know, why do we do the chanting of merits at the end? What do you think?
Because after you have done the merits only, then you can share.
Okay. All right. There's one reason.
Compassion.
Yes. Good. Oh, compassion. All right. Good. And what is another reason?
The mind is more composed when we send those method out.
Yes, also. Okay. So you see, we see the process. Now you're all learning the Dhamma, you're learning the Pali. So you gather lots of merits. This means that every time you listen to Pali, listen to this Dhamma teaching, your mind have lots of wholesome thoughts. When your mind have wholesome thoughts and then you think wholesomely, you also ask a question, so you acquire the merits. So at the time your mind is concentrated, so your mind is more calm and peaceful. So at the end, only at the end, all right. So it's also think about why we don't do sharing marriage in the beginning or why we don't do in a marriage in the middle. We wait everything in the middle, at the end means that we finish everything. Then our mind is already fully focused and we already have the full marriage. Then we share the marriage. And why we share is our compassion. Like I think you heard the Sutta Tilokuta Sutta. We call it those beta standing outside the wall. The Buddha asked us to share the merits with the beta, especially with our departed one. They have done so much evil, they have no share of merit, so they are waiting for the merits from us. That's why it's part of our duty to share the merits with them. Okay? So we do the chanting at the end. So we can chant this one also. When we chant this one, we also may all the beings, we are practicing the metta, karuna, upeta, and then so
Mudita.
this mudita, yeah. And then the last one is upekha. Okay. So we start with that. Sabe sata sukita hontu, avera hontu, abhyapeta hontu, anika hontu, suki atana hariharantu, dukkha muchantu, yada lata sampatito, mavigachantu Saka. Okay, so we go to the end. I think since today we learn the Tu Antu Hita Mima, so we can do the metta chanting also. So it's good to short metta chanting, okay? So when you see this aham avira homi, it's not present tense, it's the imperative, no? Like may I, okay? May I. It's imperative tu antu hita mima. Alright, so we start this. aham
avirohomi
tapyapajahomi
anigohomi atanang arami mama mata pitu adiyaja nyati mikaja abrahmacarino ca avira
hontu abya
paja hontu
aniga
aniga
sukya
sukiyatana
hari
hariharantu
imasmi
imasmi narami tabe yogino avira hontu abya paja hontu
aniga
ika hontu sukiyatana hariharantu imasmin arame tabe piku samaneraja upasaka upasikayo ca avira hontu abya paja
hontu
aniga hontu sukiyatana hariharantu amhakang jatu pacaya dayaka avira hontu abya paja hontu aniga hontu sukiyatana hariharantu amhakang araka dewata imasmin vihare imasmin avase imasmin arame araka dewata avira hontu abya paja hontu aniga hontu sukiyatana pariharantu sabe satta sabe pana sabe puta sabe pugala sabe atabawa dia panya saba itio sabe purisa sabe arya anaria sabe dewa sabe manusa sabe vinipatika avira hontu abya paja hontu aniga hontu yatana hariharantu duka musantu yata lada sampatito mawigacantu amasaka Purati Maya Disaya Haji Maya Disaya Uttaraya Disaya Dakinaya Disaya Pariti Maya Anusaya Haji Maya Anudisaya Uttaraya Anudisaya Dakinaya Anudisaya Eti Maya Disaya Upari Maya Disaya Sabe Sata Sabe Pana Sabe Buddha Sabe Pugala Sabe Atabawa Pariyapana Saba Itio Sabe Purisa Sabe Ariya Sabe Anariya Sabe Deva Sabe Manusa Tabe vinipatika avira hontu abhya paja aniga hontu tukiyatana parihara dukkha muchantu talada sampatito mavigachantu kamasaka udam yawa bhavagacha ado yawa vicito samanta cakkavalesu ye satta pattavitara abhya paja niveracha niduka udam yawa bhavagacha ado yawa vicito samanta cakkavalesu ye satta udake cara abhya paja niveracha niduka bhagawa udam yawa bhavagacha ado yawa vicito amanta cakkavalesu satta akase cara abhya paja niveracha nuka cha bhagawa.
Okay, so we go to the sharing merits again.
Anong punyang bagang tapa satanang dema bagang tapa satanang dema manong nyang bagang tapa satanang dema Otu sukita hontu nyayo idang no nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo idang no nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo.
Okay. Here the dema is not present tense, it's an imperative here, no? We give, here we say we translate is we share, but actually we give to all beings this share merits, no? We give. This one also, idam no nyatina hotu is also imperative, no? Hotu, okay? Then last one. So we go for last one, okay? All right, yeah. It's good to have blessing, okay? Ayurarogya sampati saga sampati
Sampati mevacha Ato nibbana sampati Nate samijatu
Devo vasatu
Evo vasatu kalena Tasa sampati hetu cha Pito bhavatu Aja bhavatu dhammiko.
Okay, how many imperative can you see here? How many imperative?
Wasatu, hotu, bawatu.
Bhavatu. So this is a special Pali. You can see 4 imperative in one poem. Okay, wasatu, hotu, bhavatu, bhavatu. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for joining me. So,
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu,
Thank you,
sadhu.
Saji.
Thank you.